Have you ever wondered where the world's biggest airport is? Whether you're going on a vacation or a business trip, it all begins in one place: the airport. The ever-growing demand for flights has resulted in cities creating supersized airports that actually feel like cities themselves. Over 4 billion people travel by plane each year, and with numbers like this, airports have become some of the busiest places on Earth. Today, we're analyzing the question from a few different angles: biggest by area, largest terminal, and busiest by annual passengers flow. Welcome to Top Luxurious. In this video, we're going to talk about the world's biggest airports. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Although size isn't everything when it comes to airports, it does kickstart your vacation before even jumping on the plane. You may be asking yourself, what is the largest airport in the world? Denver International Airport. The biggest airport in the United States and the second biggest airport in the world is Denver International Airport. About 52.4 square miles of the surface area makes up the airport. Denver Airport is located around 25 miles from the city center. Before the pandemic, the airport saw about 60 million passengers a year. Additionally, the airport's terminals would be used by about 33 million people in 2020. This resulted in DIA becoming the 8th busiest airport globally. Additionally, DIA serves as a base for Southwest Airlines, a hub for Frontier Airlines and United Airlines. It is the 4th airport in the US to offer service to more than 200 locations. 2 expansion projects are currently taking place at the airport. The ongoing Great Hall and the Gate expansion projects will improve the existing terminal. It will also upgrade the airport gate's capacity. Denver Airport features the Jebsen Terminal, with 3 concourses and 146 gates. Despite being one of the biggest airports in the world, Denver Airport shot into global fame owing to the various conspiracy theories surrounding it. One major conspiracy theory is that the New World Order and WO controls the airport. The runway at the airport is the longest in all of North America. The runway's swastika shape, though, makes it peculiar. Meanwhile, it's thought that the 32-foot-tall blue Mustang statue known as Lucifer is haunted. Another major theory is that the airport was constructed on a burial ground. Over a 30-acre area, the airport has 4 on-site parking lots. King Fahd International Airport. The King Fahd International Airport in Dammam, Saudi Arabia, is by far the biggest airport in the world in terms of overall size. This former US airfield is almost as big as all 5 boroughs of the New York City combined, covering around 300 square miles, which is 302.6 miles square. It has a mosque on site that can hold up to 2,000 worshippers at once, a residential neighborhood that can accommodate up to 3,000 people, and on-site greenhouses that provide the plant materials for the property's beautification. King Fahd International Airport was designed by the Yamasaki & Associates architecture firm and Boeing in 1977, but construction only began in 1983. By 1990, there was a basic infrastructure ready to be used, and the US Air Forces took advantage of it during the Gulf War. Despite its massive footprint and impressive facilities, King Fahd International hosts only about 9.7 million passengers annually, which places it well outside the top 100 in the world in terms of traffic. King Fahd International is only the 3rd busiest airport in Saudi Arabia. The busiest is the King Abdulaziz International Airport in Jeddah, which sees 41 million passengers annually, many of whom seek pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. The airport was inaugurated by the Saudi General Authority of Civil Aviation and was opened for commercial traffic in November 1999. The Dhahran International Airport, King Fahd's predecessor, turned over its all operations to the newly opened giant. In fact, Dhahran was transformed into the King Abdulaziz Air Base and is only used for military purposes now. The largest terminal. Now that we have covered the land area, I think it's time we get to the fun stuff: the world's largest airport terminal. After all, that's what we are discussing. Large airports typically conjured up images of moving pathways, countless opulent elevators, and indoor traumas. Beijing Daxing International Airport. Although the Beijing Daxing International Airport has the largest single-building airport terminal, the land that the terminal sits on comes in 6th on the world's biggest airport by land size. The terminal's approximate area of 693,776 square meters, which is 7.5 million square feet, is comparable to 97 football or soccer fields, which is 130 American football fields. As helpful as this forward-thinking design is now, it should become even more vital in the future. Beijing Daxing is projected to become the busiest airport in the world by 2040. The Starfish design terminal takes up over 18 square miles of land and costs $11 billion to build. When the PKX airport opened in 2019, it became Beijing's second international airport and is expected to be one of the world's busiest airports in the near future, with flights traveling to 120 destinations. The starfish design of the terminal was built to allow passengers to walk from check-in to their allocated gate in 8 minutes, or let's talk about convenience. Although impressive, physical sprawl is simply one metric of scale. Another is the number of travelers. The results would be very different if the top airports were ranked again based on the total number of passengers served. Another cool feature of the Beijing Daxing International Airport is that the thought that went into keeping the airport as environmentally friendly as possible. Water management systems, solar panels, and waste heat recovery systems were all put in place to limit the airport's impact on the environment. Now, let's talk about the world's busiest airport in the world. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. The Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in Atlanta, Georgia had over 1,000 flights a day to 225 domestic and international destinations. From 1998 to 2019, it held a record for being the busiest airport in the world. However, the COVID-19 pandemic and its related travel restrictions caused a 61% reduction in the airport's passenger volume in 2020, more than every other airport in the top 10, except for Beijing capital. This drop-off enabled Guangzhou, Baiyou, which lost a comparatively low 40.4% of its passengers, to take the top spot, at least for 2020. The ATL airport is only 7.3 square miles in size. This convenient location, coupled with Atlanta's reputation as a hotspot for business and tourism, attracts more than 110 million passengers per year to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport. Its more than 100 food and beverage establishments include acclaimed upscale American restaurant One Flew South, located in Concourse A, as well as a Shake Shack in Concourse A. If you are in Concourse C, head to the Varsity for chili dogs or the original El Taco for an innovative Mexican menu. You can also fuel up at Southern Comfort Food in Concourse D. Even though King Fahd International Airport is the largest airport in the world, Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport has 10 times as many passengers annually. So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.